So then we have the option, as we do with all healings, to do a long distance. What does that mean? That means, obviously, we can affect a healing or send light in this focused heart way to somebody. Now, we all do long distance healing, whether it's Reiki or whatever we do. But as with all healing, you have to have permission. You can't force somebody to accept a healing. What you can do, the great thing with the Prema Agni is you're sending them heart light and then let them, their higher self, filter out how it's going to affect them or work for them or not, right? But what the great thing about it is it helps detach you and your attachment from that person. Keep you in heart space, which then helps them anyway, because we're all one, it's all we. So, with the long distance, again, you tune in. If you really feel like a shadowiness or a feeling like, no, don't do it now, maybe that person really, on a soul level, does not want to heal. And you might love them and want to heal them, but you just have to get over it. You know, part of our mastery as light workers, particularly if you're professional, is to compassionately detach from family situations who are still at one level and you're here and want to move forward. And so you have to, that's how we learn, right? Master compassionate detachment. So for long distance, it's very simple. If you're very visual, you can see it in your mind's eye, you know, the Prema Agni visually, or sense it and just send it and say Prema Agni, Prema Agni, Prema Agni. Something simple as that. Every time I pass a pit bull that's being abused on the street, or I'm watching TV and I see, you know, a child got killed, you know, in a fire or something horrible, rather than, one of the great things about the Prema Agni is it can train you to not go into fear about all that stuff, or anger, because you really technically can't do much about that. But if you send the Prema Agni, it immediately detaches you and brings positive heart energy into that space, and also creates a reality where you see less of that. So it's a great tool. I found for me, it's helped me do that a lot. Also, of course, you know, a lot of teachers will say, don't watch the news. You know, if you watch the news and you go nuts. But you can send it to anybody you want. Anything that's in distress, rather than go into fear about it, send it to Prema Agni. They'll help you. Right? So, long distance. What I suggest you do, if you want to really affect a long distance healing, and also, by the way, you can spend some time in Seva. You know, labeling in the soup kitchen is great. You know, a lot of us do Amish kitchen or whatever, that's a great service. But some of us can't always do that, so you could spend a half hour, cordon off a half hour of your time, once a week or once a month, whatever, and send Prema Agnis to the world. And let that be your Seva. Because you're adding to the light and the solution, not the problem. It's just as valuable. Because here also we're stimulating consciousness, our consciousness. That's what's really going to shift everything, is shifting consciousness, right? So to long distance, what I would do, you're sitting down or standing, you're laying down to it if you like, you do the same thing. What I would do is I would do a Prema Agni, just like I would do for myself, right? But what I would do is I would see in front of me, or feel or sense, the person. Now I'm happen to be very visual, so I can see that with my eyes open. But if you can't feel or see the energy, if you want to do it with your eyes closed to help you see that person better or sense them, you can do that too, right? Either way is fine. So you do the Prema Agni, and you say Prema Agni, Prema Agni, Prema Agni, yourself aloud. And then you just allow, you can either just stay like this and allow it to go to them, or you can do this. Your hands together in front of you in a triangle position. And really see or feel that image between you. And what it does is it focuses your attention. You can even further blow into it and send it and hold it. Not only does it help focus your energy, it really opens the magnetic electrical field of your own physical heart. And it allows you to bring all your attention together and focus and let God do the rest. And you can just stay like that for a while. And then when you're ready, and you just send it down. What I thought we'd do And some we're going to do extended. Some we'll do with our hands up in the triangle, hold it. And see if you can hold it throughout the whole piece of music. If you can't, you can just gently lower your hands. In other ways, you can hold your heart open, literally, and if you want to do this. But either way will help. But if you just want to intention it, it's fine too. Right? So let's all do one. Let's think of someone you like. Not, a neighbor. No, not a close friend. Like, it could be, but a neighbor or just someone you generally like. Because you have to remember, even peripheral people in our lives we have karma with. So the lady down the hall, that annoying lady down the hall, may have been your aunt in one lifetime, or who knows. So you could send her a Prema Agni. Or your boss could have been your son in another lifetime. So, we go to work, we come home, we have our circle, but there's these people we have interactions with. All of us here have been together in a temple at some place at some point. Who knows? Maybe I was sitting there, one of you were the Sherpa on the mountain, and, all yaks and, furs and whatever, who knows? So the point is, this helps facilitate healing in a wide range of ways, in a profound variety of ways, in the most simplest, easiest way. So bring to mind somebody you like, and let's just do a Prema Agni. You can see them in their mind's eye, in your mind's eye rather. Remember, everybody's a mirror of you anyway, right? Just like in your dream, every piece of your dream is an aspect of you. So every person in your life is a reflection of you. So you really give a Prema Agni to yourself all the time. You think about it. And you can just, if you want to bring your hands up in a triangle, focus it, or you can just, it's open, or you can just keep your heart light open. And I'm thinking of somebody I know that I work with. And you could also, if you sense and feel their energy too, you can almost sometimes sense and feel them receiving the healing, which is great. And when you're ready, you can just come out with that. So that felt good, right? Feel the good feeling? Now, just to switch it up a bit, let's do it for somebody that we don't like. Because for some reason, that karma, they rub you the wrong way. There's a karma there. It's still there. So they bring up that person. And sometimes I find myself pulling a face, or you feel like you almost don't want to do it, but you have to. But if you do it, it works. And sometimes people you don't like, you tend to try to do it faster to get over it. So just try it, and then just send them Prema Agni. And when you're ready, come out of that. You feel the difference in the energy? Feel the density there that you're working through, lifting? Interesting, right?